Hi, Nathan Harris here with another home training video from Shin Dojo. This video is looking at the 8th movement from Toitsu Taiso. And that movement is referred to as the knee bend exercise. It involves 2 shallow squats followed by coming up on our toes twice. And that sequence of movements is repeated twice to form 8 movements, and that is 1 set. And we perform 2 sets throughout the Taiso. So it looks like this. Hands are on our hips, our weight is forward so that our weight is on our center and our toes are carrying most of the weight, our heels are very light on the floor. And from here we bend our knees, dropping into a low squat twice. Ich, ni, san, shi. So the second 2 movements are to rise up onto our toes and then lower ourselves gently back to our heels. Throughout this movement we should maintain good posture, nice open chest, up tall, hands are on hips, and the weight of our body should be sinking to its lowest natural position. And then our focus is on moving from our 1 point, our center. So on this movement we send our center down and up for the first count, ich, down and a long way up for the second count, knee, down to our heels for the third count, san, and then up and down again, so we're up, ready to come back down for shi. And on the end of shi, we're immediately ready to sink into the next count. I'll go through a whole set here. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rock, shichi, hachi. Note that on the movements where we're coming lightly back to our heels, we count as we lower. So throughout most of Toitsu Taiso, we count just ahead of the movement. But on this particular exercise, we count as we're lowering to our heels. So on the downward movements, it's normal counting. Ich, ni, and then san, shi. Things to note in this exercise. Don't just collapse. Don't go and catch yourself at the bottom. And by the same token, as you push up, don't come up so suddenly that you're losing balance or collapsing back so you're thumping your heels into the floor. Control the movement. Slowly down. Ich, ni, san, shi. Also from the side, we don't want to rock as we move. So it's ich, ni, san, shi. Avoid san, shi, because that will force you to come down heavily on your heels. Really focus on moving from your 1 point. Visualize sending your center down so that your knees naturally bend. They're getting out of the way. So rather than thinking about the muscular aspects of the movement or the mechanics of the movement, imagine your center here and perhaps a great big sphere around you. And that center lowers. And whatever needs to happen in your legs to get out of the way just happens. So the center goes down and back up. The center goes down and back up and keeps going up and then comes back down and then up, back down, and then continues down to that low point for the 5th count. Okay, so that's the knee bend exercise. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.